Hello YouTube, got the day off work today to recover from Neil Young last night. This is, I painted it myself, westone concord H2, H being for humbucker perhaps, and 2 for being 2 of them perhaps. This is all original. I bought it when I was actually buying another guitar. I was just sitting in the corner of the guy's house. I bought a Hondo and it was sitting there and it was like quite bad cracks. It had been dropped badly, so I Gorilla Glued it all up, and rather than paint it red again, which is what it originally was, I painted it yellow. All the other parts I just cleaned them. Even the switches were working, just needed cleaned. The knobs aren't original, and the trem bar isn't either, so apart from that, all original. This is, say it started 1983. It's got a one-piece maple neck on it, no separate fingerboard. Pretty stunning. It's got the bullet type truss rod adjuster you can actually get to, which is rather good. The machine heads are Westone own brand ones, but they work very well, very high quality. Made in Japan, a Matsumoku product. I don't know if it'll, yeah. So going right down, just got a rhythm treble switch with a cool sort of different shaped head on it you normally get. That's still working, that's original. The pickups, if you look up the brochure, I think I actually changed that pickup ring. I did, so that's not technically the original one. It's exactly the same size from another guitar. It was broken, the one when I got this. The pickups have MMK 45 written on the back of them, the Japanese ones, and if you look up the brochure they say they're called hammers. And I've got another Westone, why I bought that one, I've got a blue one as well here. And it's got what's called a Magnaflux pickup in it. And it looks exactly the same, and it sounds exactly the same. It's a couple of years later. This is an 85, so, but I think it's the same pickup, even though it's called something different in the brochure. I wonder if they maybe changed it. I wonder if there's maybe something to do with, Hammer the guitar company getting in the way. Yeah, so it's got like a Strat type bridge on it. Quite solid. It's quite a big block on the back. If you look at the block, it's not one of those thin cast ones. It's a solid block. There's no back plate yet. I've ordered one from China for £1, or £1.25 I think it was, free postage. Might take a couple of months, but it doesn't really need to be there anyway. And I was looking up, looked up yellow strap on eBay, and up came yellow submarine strap, and I was like, yep, that's fine. So it's now the yellow submarine guitar. I actually even bought a set of stickers. The wee windows, the cartoon beetles in it. I thought they would maybe sit on, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's got like the cutaway there for your forearm. I was thinking of just putting the 4 stickers there, it would be quite cool. Right, so this is just painted with Valspar spray paint from B&Q. I sanded down the previous coat, I just kind of roughed it up. I've had to put some filler in it because of some holes, and then just put it straight on. I didn't put any sort of clear coat on because it's meant for doing bikes and stuff, so I figured it might be alright, but I can always paint it later if it comes to it. Yep, so I'll turn this on, I suppose. I'll probably compare it to this one. This is a higher up one. This is the SX, the blue one. It's a maple neck as well, but it's not one piece. It's got a separate fingerboard, and the 3 ply, not 3 ply, the laminate neck. The 3 bits to make it stronger. But since I just set this one up, it's totally exactly the same profile. You could almost say it was the same thing. It's very, very similar. They're not actually the same shape either. You look at it, I thought, when I saw what was the red one, I thought it was the same shape, but it's not. I think this is a bit more like a Westone Thunder. Well, it's a Concord and that's a Spectrum, but I believe there's another Concord as well, which is kind of bulbous at the end, which I quite like as well. There's a lot of things I like about this guitar. Well, humbuckers, obviously, they're really good. I'll make some noise with them in a minute. You got a master volume, 2 tones. That's a dual coil split, which just splits both of them down to single coils, and that's a phase, so that it flips one of the pickups around backwards. So if you've got them both on, it knocks them out of phase, so you get a sort of thin sound. I can't remember which is phase and which isn't. Yes, what else do I like about it? It's got the jack input on the front. That's where jack input should be. This one has it on the end, and it's a beast. It's just so annoying. You always trip over it. You can't put it down properly, and it's pish. And this is also before. By the time it got to that, they push pull pots. That's good, like push pull pots for the tone and stuff. This is just switches. Cause I don't know if maybe they just didn't get them cheap enough. I don't think Westone had push pull pots in '83. Took them a wee bit longer to get them made cheap enough, I suppose. Right, so these pickups, if you watched the review of the blue one, I was saying I don't have any guitars that sound like that. It's a really shrill and, not shrill, what's the word? Very powerful but very high MIDI lead sound you get out of that bridge pickup. Really is pretty good, but it's totally exactly, it sounds very similar to that one. That's why I think it's the same pickup. I know they could have technically just used the same thing and wound it differently or something like that, but it does sound very like it. That's the bridge pickup as well, just tones on full. That's in single coil. Putting the shorty on it. Unlike that one, which is the HSS, so it's got single coil, this has got the neck as well. But still very high, trebly sounding, not muddy, and whatever the opposite, bright might be the word I'm looking for. Also, playing the 12th fret. Also, as bright as these, I think it's an intentional thing, but I wonder if maybe it's, if you try to turn the tones down to make it sound a bit more like normal pickups, and maybe just knock the volume down a bit so they're not quite as bright, you might get more sort of it's hard to tell which is which, isn't it? Must be the humbucker. Yeah, so if I put both pickups on, so I'll be in phase and the other phase. These might be better if I turn off the distortion. I've not actually tried playing this guitar at all in clean. probably just set this up today, but I painted it. I managed to leave it a week after I painted it. I keep being too early building the guitar, and I don't have any handprints on it. Hopefully it's dry enough by now. So after a couple of weeks I'll mess about with it, you know, try and get the action down a wee bit lower, but it's pretty good already. So Matsumoku did it as well. I did a video of this doing playing a song so you can hear it being played. I'll stick it in the corner. I don't know if I'm technically adept at doing that, but I'll give it a go. Rock on.